Looking for the perfect stand mixer to upgrade your kitchen game? In this video, we review and compare the top 5 best stand mixers in 2025. Okay friends, let's see top 5 best stand mixers review.
Number 1.
KitchenAid 7-quart bowl lift stand mixer. I love my KitchenAid, O'Brien says. I felt like a real grown-up when I got my first one. She's had the same model at home for more than 15 years. And it's an older version of this 7-quart monster. It's the biggest one I can get, she enthuses. Rather than the head tilting down into the bowl like with smaller KitchenAid mixers, this one uses a crank to lift and lock the bowl in place under the stationary motor. It's more stable than the tilt head design. This bowl lift model was quieter and less wobbly than the other 3 KitchenAids we tested, and having the option to lower the bowl made scraping down the sides much easier. The redesigned 7-quart KitchenAid comes with more attachments than most of its brandmates, including a whisk, dough hook, and 2 beaters, the standard coated flat beater and a flat beater with silicone bowl scraping edges. We were most impressed in testing by how well the large mixer handled small amounts. It was able to reach all parts of the bowl even when it was mostly empty. We were particularly impressed with this stand mixer's user-friendliness. Setting up the machine, attaching the bowl, and adjusting the settings are functional and intuitive. Because of its ease of use and its unbeatable efficiency, this model was the only one to get perfect ratings and all positive comments in testing, bar maybe the weight of the machine. If you have the space and the money, it's a good option whether you're feeding large or small groups.
Number 2.
The KitchenAid stand mixer is an icon of the modern kitchen. This machine's streamlined look, twist-to-lock bowl, and simple controls haven't changed much since they were first introduced in 1937, and it's a testament to how well designed the thing is that it's still a bestseller almost a century later. That applies to pros as much as home cooks, too. Stern says he loves KitchenAid because the mixers are classic, strong, and easy to repair if necessary. Plus, you can get the mixers in dozens of charming colors and designs. Each is attractive enough to leave on the countertop and small enough to stow away. In testing, the 5-quart Artisan worked slightly slower than competitors, but it whipped, combined, and kneaded reliably, evenly, and thoroughly. It's easy to clean, with a dishwasher-safe bowl and attachments that have smooth surfaces and fewer corners to catch crumbs. The motor placement makes it top-heavy, however, which leads to wobbling and shaking when running at high speed or when the bowl is full. It's also on the loud side. However, this stand mixer is the best choice for anyone getting into baking or needing something simple. It can last through decades of cookies, breads, and more for an impressively low price. Pros. This heavy-duty, multifunctional mixer is built to last a lifetime. Cons. It can be loud and wobbly under heavy load.
Number 3.
The GE Profile Smart Mixer is a baker's workhorse meant to be used often. Even with its 7-quart capacity, this bowl lift stand mixer is the most stable we tested as it exhibited no wobbling instability throughout our tests. We also found that the motor wouldn't get hot while it mixed bread dough, thick cookie dough, and meringue at high speeds. We loved this mixer's integrated scale system that helps with precise baking and conserving dishes. You can measure on the base itself, in the bowl on the base, and on the mixer head. Plus, the hub is compatible with third-party accessories like KitchenAid attachments. The GE is notably heavier than the other models we tested, making it difficult to transfer between the countertop and storage. It's really best kept on the countertop for frequent use. We also didn't find the app to be very useful, since you have to confirm your app selections on the physical machine. But, smart bells and whistles aside, this stand mixer is a baker's dream. Pros. This stand mixer can handle anything and includes a built-in scale. Cons. It's much heavier than other models, and the app wasn't very useful.
Number 4.
Breville Bakery Chef Stand Mixer. On top of its high power and quality materials, this Breville stand mixer is a nice size for any counter. It completed every task in our testing quickly with minimal noise and mess. It whipped cream to stiff peaks in 18 seconds, far faster than any other model, and it mixed cookie dough and kneaded bread dough evenly, efficiently, and quietly. After 2 rounds of testing, the most notable function of this stand mixer is its 12 speed settings, each named for their purpose: knead, beat, whip, and the fantastic, built-in timer. You can set a mixing session and move on to the rest of your recipe, knowing the machine will shut off automatically. We also love the integrated light to illuminate the contents of the bowl and the machine's overall upscale look. The Breville Bakery Chef comes with all the standard blades and beaters and separate glass and stainless steel bowls. During our most recent testing, we noticed the stainless steel bowl was too small for large batches of cookie dough but could still contain the mix with some scraping. On the other hand, the whisk attachment couldn't reach the base of the mixing bowl during our meringue tests, so we had to add more of the recipe. However, the finished meringue was smooth, easy to shape, and less sticky than competitor models. The only big reason that you might want to skip this mixer is if you're looking to expand its functions with additional attachments. Unlike KitchenAid and some other brands, there aren't compatible meat grinders, pasta rollers, or similar accessories. Great for the occasional baker or a frequent, casual home baker, this mixer is an all-around dependable kitchen tool for pancakes, muffins, holiday recipes, and more. Pros: this quiet yet powerful mixer does the job quickly, with efficient presets and automated timers. Cons: it can't fit any optional attachments or extras.
Number 5.
KitchenAid Artisan Mini Stand Mixer. This tiny version of the classic KitchenAid is ideal for cooks with big aspirations who have small kitchens. The Mini works just like the other two KitchenAid models on our list, only with a smaller capacity and less weight. It has 10 speeds and comes with the standard set of a beater, dough hook, and whisk. It's compatible with most of KitchenAid's handy attachments, including the meat grinder, pasta maker, and spiralizer. The Mini's beater blade has a flexible silicone edge to scrape the sides of the bowl, and we found that effective in thoroughly incorporating smaller batches of cookie dough quickly. It had no trouble in our whipped cream test, turning in one of the faster times. Meringue also whipped up almost effortlessly, except having to scrape the bowl once to incorporate sugar into the egg whites. Kneading dough, however, was not its strength. A one-loaf recipe was able to fit in the bowl, barely, but the low-power motor got very loud, and the whole machine started to bob up and down slightly as the gluten developed. This machine is best suited for the small batch baker. Pros: this compact version of the classic KitchenAid is useful for any avid baker with tight kitchen space. Cons: the capacity is small, and its speed settings are slower than other KitchenAid models.
Thanks for watching.